Massive shout out to Blazing Boost for sponsoring today's video. If you guys are struggling to get any Destiny content, so that goes for exotics, armor, anything you guys want in the game, Blazing Boost can provide. And I've actually got you guys a discount code of 10%, so make sure you check out the link in the description and the pinned comment for that 10% off. Now, the feedback I've had from my audience and the feedback over on their reviews, they do also have a 5-star Trustpilot review with over 9,000 reviews. So if that doesn't say something, I don't know what does. So check them out. Like I said, link in the description, and let's jump straight into today's video. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you a brand new PVE Titan build. Now, I've jumped on and I've actually been playing around with a few things, and I have found out that this class that I have sort of built and this build does work really well, and it is a little fun build as well, so you guys can try it out, test it out, and it does work for the high-end activities also, especially if there is a lot of rad clearing, sort of the mission strikes. This is a perfect build for that. But before we do start with today's video, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe because we are going for that 40k milestone. I know I keep saying it guys, but you lot seem to be appreciating obviously the videos I've been putting out, and I appreciate the support I've been getting. So if you are new, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload, and also join our community Discord. There'll be a link in the description. We have been getting a lot of members recently and I do appreciate it, and we do also help out pretty much in all activities, trials, PVE, PvP, you name it, we'll try and help you. So join our Discord, and with that said, let's jump straight into the build. So for today's build, the class we are running is Top Tree Striker. Now there's a valid reason for this and I'll explain as we go along. But for the grenade, you're going to want to run Pulse Grenade, Towering Barricade, and obviously Jump is totally preference. Now we are using Aftershocks, damaging enemies with Seismic Strike, recharges your grenade. Terminal Velocity, Fists of Havoc, Ground Slam, leaves a damage dealing field in its wake. To be fair, we're not really using this build for the super as such. Then we do have Magnitude, gain an additional grenade charge, increases duration of grenade effects, can't really speak there. And then we do have Seismic Strike, after sprinting for a short time, use this melee ability to slam shoulder first into your target and release an arc explosion. Now this is what we're going to be basing our build on, and this is why it works so well. So what we are pairing this up with guys is going to be the Dune Marchers. Now the reason for this, as you can see, increases sprint speed. Sprinting builds up a static charge. After melee attacking an enemy, that charge will chain to and damage nearby enemies. So by pairing it up with that, what we've done basically is every time you shoulder charge, you're going to be leaving like an explosion, and not only that, it's actually going to chain to a lot of enemies. So if you've got a lot of rads in a room, it's pretty much going to wipe out the full room, and it's definitely a very good way to do it. Now the weapons I've chose for this setup, these are very variable. Like, you can change your heavy and your primary, but one thing that makes this build good is the wrist runner. Now you guys probably know this, but if you're using an arc build, you want to be using the wrist runner. When taking arc damage, this weapon becomes more powerful and resists incoming arc damage, kills extend the time in overcharged state. Basically this weapon does also do like an arc chain as well. So not only do you have your shoulder charge arcing, you will have obviously your wrist runner, and obviously your heavy. I would recommend the Falling Guillotine because it's probably one of the highest damaging legendaries you can use, and it's what I've based this build around, so I'd recommend staying with them too. And obviously I just use a primary sniper, the Eye of Sol, just for that extra damage at range, because you are going to be up close obviously with the wrist runner and the sword, and obviously you're going to be shoulder charging a lot of enemies, so it's just nice to have a sniper on for long range. So with that said, what you're going to want to use for sort of your stats wise, what I'd recommend trying to get, because you're going to be getting pretty much your melee ability back every time you shoulder charge anyway, strength is not an option, you don't really want that. What I've aimed this build on is intellect, discipline, and a bit of recovery and resilience. Now my build is bad because I don't play Titan, as I've said, so the stats wise on the armour, like some of these stats, like the Doom Marchers are only 72, and obviously that's pretty bad. So yeah, if you've got a good Titan build, aim for high discipline and high intellect if you can, and have a decent sort of resilience and recovery. But starting off with a helmet, what we are running on this is discipline mod, submachine gun targeting, sword ammo finder. Now you don't really need submachine gun targeting, you're probably better off with actually submachine gun ammo finder because you will run out of ammo pretty quickly with this build. Now moving on to the gauntlets, what we are running is another discipline mod. Momentum transfer, causing damage with a grenade reduces your melee cooldown, fastball, and then we do have radiant light, which obviously becomes plus 20 strength. Now for the chest piece, what we are running is discipline mod. Concussive dampener reduces incoming area of effect from combatants, and then we do have melee damage resistance. Because we're going to be up close with the enemies, this is a really good one to use. And then this is a massive perk of the build, swift charge. Basically, if you're using a submachine gun and getting rapid kills with it, you will become charged with light, and I've synergized this with another perk, I believe on the boots. So on the Doom Marchers, what we're running is a recovery mod with sword scavenger, so we can get more ammo in our sword for when we need to do DPS. But this right here, lucent blade, while charged with light, dealing damage with a sword gives you bonus sword damage for 5 seconds, consuming 1 stack of charged with light. Now this thing is insane. This makes your falling guillotine go from pretty good to amazing once you do obviously have charged with light. Now for the mark, what we do have is just a simple discipline mod, outreach, reduces melee cooldown when using your class ability, and then we do have powerful friends. So that is the build pretty much wrapped up. Now hopefully you guys did enjoy that build. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get some gameplay and leave it at the end of the video. If this build does help you, try it out, let me know what it's like for you guys in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys have a good day, and I will catch you in the next one.